Hello and welcome to the Mr. Social Studio, a place where we talk about life, talking, and everything in between. I'm your host, Mr. Social. Kindly hit the subscribe button to stay updated with us. Today, I'm here with my good friend Annie. Hello, Annie.
Hi, Mr. Social. It's good to be here.
And it's good to have you. Now, Annie, before we start, I have a question for you, a simple one. Have you ever been in a situation where you had to speak, maybe in a meeting or with a group of people, and you felt not so confident?
Oh, yes, many times. Just last week, my boss asked me in a team meeting, Annie, what do you think about this new idea? And my mind, it went completely empty, like a blank piece of paper. I knew I had good thoughts, but I couldn't find the words. And when I did speak, my voice was so quiet. I sounded like I didn't believe my own idea.
That is such a common feeling. Your mind knows you are smart. You know you have good ideas, but your voice and your body don't seem to get the message. It's like they are saying, sorry, we're closed for business. So today we are going to talk about that. The trick to sounding more confident even when you are not feeling it inside.
A trick? Is there really a trick?
There is, but it's not a magic trick. It's more like a simple tool, a tool that anyone can use. And the best part is that you don't have to change who you are. You don't have to become a loud, different person. You just need to learn a small change in how you speak.
That sounds amazing. What is this tool?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, we need to understand the problem. Why do we sound less confident? Annie, when you answered your boss with that quiet voice, what kind of words did you use? Can you try to remember the sentence?
I think I said something like, sorry, this is probably a silly thought, but maybe we could try to look at the problem in a different way?
Perfect example. Thank you for sharing that. Let's break it down. You started with then you said sorry, then you said this is probably a silly thought, and you ended with maybe we could. Do you see what all these words are doing?
They are making my idea sound weak?
Exactly. They're like little thieves. They sneak into your sentence and steal all its power. Words like sorry, just, maybe, probably, a little bit, we use them all the time without thinking. We call these unconfident language fillers. They fill your sentences, but they take away the strength.
Why do we use them so much?
It's often because we are very nice. We don't want to seem too strong or pushy. We want to be polite. So we make our ideas sound soft, like a suggestion, so that if people don't like it, it's okay. We give them an easy way to say no. The problem is, when you do this all the time, people start to think you are not sure about your own thoughts.
So, the trick is to stop using these words.
That is a big part of it. But if you just stop, it can feel strange. Your sentences might sound too direct, too strong. So the real trick is to replace the unconfident words with confident ones. You swap the weak words for strong words.
Swap the weak words for strong words.
Yes. It's like you're the captain of your sentence ship. You're taking control. Let's go back to your example. You said, sorry, this is probably a silly thought, but maybe we could try to look at the problem in a different way. Now, let's take out the weak parts. What's the core idea? What's the real thing you wanted to say?
The real idea was, let's look at the problem in a different way.
Yes. See how much stronger that sounds? It's clear. It's direct. It's a good idea. Now, let's practice the swap. We take the weak sentence and we swap it for the strong one. Are you ready to try?
Okay, I'm ready.
Great. Let's start with a simple one. Many people, especially when they're asking for something, start with, "I just wanted to ask." Why just? It makes your question seem small and not important. So what can we swap it with?
Just say, I wanted to ask.
Good. Even better, you can say, "I have a question." It's simple. It's clear. It sounds like you believe your question is worth asking. Let's try another one. People often say, "This might be a bad idea, but..." What can we swap that with?
Don't say anything. Just say the idea.
Perfect. Just say the idea. If it is a bad idea, people will tell you. But if you start by saying it's bad, you're telling them to think it's bad before they even hear it. So instead of, "This might be a bad idea, but what if we start the meeting earlier?" you simply say, "What if we start the meeting earlier?" You state your idea. You own it.
Okay, that makes sense. But what about when I'm not 100% sure? What if I only think something is true, but I don't know for sure? I can't say this is the truth if I'm not sure.
That is a very good point. We are not always 100% sure, and we should be honest about that. But we can still sound confident in our thinking. We can,
Instead of using weak words like maybe or perhaps, we can use strong phrases that show we are thinking, but we are thinking in a smart way.
like what? For example, instead of saying, "Maybe the sales will go up next month," you can say, "Based on the data, I expect sales to go up next month." Or, "I believe sales will go up next month." The words "based on" and "I believe" are strong. They show you have a reason for your thought.
Oh, I see. So you're not saying you know for sure, but you are saying you have a good thought about it.
Yes, you are showing that you have done some thinking. That is confident. Another great swap is for the word sorry. We say sorry for so many things that are not our fault. Sorry? Can I ask a question? Why are you sorry for asking a question? A question is good. So swap it. Instead of, "Sorry, can I ask a question?" try, "Excuse me, I have a question." Or even better, just ask the question. "Can you explain this part again?" No sorry needed.
That one will be hard for me. I say sorry all the time.
Me too. It's a habit. But we can change the habit one swap at a time. Now, let's do a bigger practice. Annie, I want you to imagine you're in a coffee shop with a friend. Your friend says, "What movie should we see tonight?" You have an idea. Give me the unconfident way you might say it.
Okay, I might say something like, I don't know. I was just thinking maybe we could see that new comedy. But if you don't like comedies, that's totally fine. We can see something else.
Excellent example. So many fillers. I don't know. Just, maybe. And then you give them an easy way out. Now, let's swap it for a confident version. How can you say the same idea, but with strength? Remember, you are not being rude. You are just stating your preference clearly.
How about, I'd like to see the new comedy. What do you think?
Annie, that is perfect. Look at that. I'd like to see the new comedy. It's clear. It's direct. It's polite. And then you ask for their opinion. What do you think? This shows that you're a team. You stated what you want, and you are open to what they want. That is confident communication.
It feels a little strange to say it like that, but it does sound better.
It will feel strange at first, because it's a new way of talking. But the more you do it, the more natural it will feel. And people will respond to you differently. They will hear that you believe in what you are saying. Now, let's try a work example. Imagine you're in a meeting. Your team is discussing a problem. You have a solution. What is the unconfident way you might share it?
I'd probably say, This is just a quick idea, so feel free to say no, but I was thinking we could maybe try a new software to fix this? It might help.
Oof. So many power thieves in that sentence. Just. Feel free to say no. Maybe. Might. Now, let's swap it. How can you present this same idea with confidence? Remember, you don't have to know it will work. You just have to believe it's a good idea to try.
Okay, let me try. I have an idea. I suggest we try a new software to fix this problem. I think it could be a good solution.
Wow, listen to that. I have an idea. I suggest. That is so powerful. You are taking ownership. I think it could be a good solution. You are saying you believe in it. It's a world of difference. The people in that meeting will sit up and listen. They will think, Ania has a good idea. Let's hear it.
When you put it like that, it sounds empowering.
It is. And this leads us to the second part of the trick, because it's not just about the words you use, it's also about your voice and your body.
My voice? What about it?
When we feel nervous, our voice often does two things. First, it gets quieter. Second, it goes up at the end of a sentences like we are asking a question, even when we are not.
You mean like this?
Yes, exactly like that. That is called upspeak. It makes every sentence sound like a question. It makes you sound like you are not sure. So the swap for that is simple. Try to make your voice go down at the end of your sentence. This makes you sound like you are stating a fact. You are sure.
So instead of, I think this is a good idea, I should say, I think this is a good idea.
Yes, that sounds so much more confident. And for volume, you don't need to shout, you just need to speak so that the person farthest from you can hear you clearly. Imagine you are throwing your voice to the back of the room. This will make your voice strong and clear for everyone.
Speak to the back of the room. Got it.
And finally, your body. When you are speaking, try to sit up straight or stand up straight. Keep your head up. If you are sitting at a table, you can rest your hands on the table. This open posture makes you look and feel more confident. Even if you are nervous inside, your outside is saying, I am here and I am ready to contribute.
So, to sum it all up, swap weak words for strong words, make my voice go down at the end of a sentence, and sit up straight?
That's the trick. It's simple, but it takes practice. You won't change overnight. So, I have a small challenge for you, Ania, and for everyone listening.
What's the challenge?
I want you to pick one thing to work on this week, just one. Maybe it's to stop saying just, or maybe it's to stop saying sorry when you don't need to, or maybe it's to practice making your voice go down at the end of your sentences when you are alone in your car or your room. Just pick one small thing. Practice it for 1 week, see how it feels, see how people react to you.
I can do that. I think I will start with swapping maybe we could with I suggest we. I like how that sounds.
That is a fantastic one to start with. Remember, the goal is not to become a different person. The goal is to let the smart, capable person you already are shine through your words. You are just removing the clouds so your sun can come out.
That's a beautiful way to put it, Mr. Social. Thank you. This was really helpful.
You are very welcome, Ania. Remember, confidence in speaking is a skill, and like any skill, you can get better at it with small, simple steps.
I believe that now.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you, Ania, for this wonderful talk.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you to everyone for listening to the Mr. Social Studio. Remember to be kind to yourself, practice your swaps, and we'll see you next time.